is the Chief of Public Affairs for the Department of Justice's Southern District of New York. Something you may be familiar with, and the most prominent federal trial court in America.
Those felonies did nothing to stop Trump from running.
No, in fact, they made him more relevant.
Did that backfire?
Sure did.
Y'all heard what they said, right? The felonies did not slow down Trump. They actually made him more relevant. She said, did it backfire? He said, it sure did. They know what they're doing.
The whole thing is disgusting. They're just out to get him. And that's why I like the surging of the politics. You know, it's a perversion of justice. You're stacking charges and rearranging things just to make it fit a case. No, to be honest with you, I think
y'all saw that. He said Alvin Bragg was stacking charges just to make something stick. Just to make something stick. Okay, I'm not going to stop it anymore. I just wanted y'all to see that. They said that Alvin Bragg is stacking charges and rearranging things so that they can make something stick on his brothers, because they don't want us to have a voice. They don't want us to be the reason why Trump is the president. They don't want the people to actually speak. What they want to do is control everyone. And they realize that a lot of their supporters don't go past surface deep with any information. They just look at a headline and they run with it. That's it. So if they can tell them anything and still get their votes. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
rearranging things just to make it fit a case. No, to be honest with you, I think the case is nonsense. State levels are Wild West. They're like idiots. They don't care. They're all political. So yeah, this guy's probably going to try to lock him up, and it's going to be ugly. They're so obsessed with getting him.
Who is they?
Who I've known for 15 years. He used to work in my office. Before he decided to.
It's wild the things that men will say when you put a pretty woman in front of him. It's some liquor. Guys, keep your damn mouths shut. It's only a pretty woman. Are you that much of a freaking loser where you just telling all your business of your office? You know what I mean? It's just wild. We have been teaching people how to grow online. It's been absolutely amazing. We have 3 people who have been able to reach monetization in less than 30 days. Growing YouTube channels, some from 0 people. We have one guy who had 2 subscribers before he started working with me. We started helping him. His views went up 4.8 million%. We're super excited. If anybody ever want to grow on YouTube, you reach out to me with the word coach. Okay, let's continue.
Prosecute Trump. Did you know who he was? You do now. I'm not sure what he wants to be, but I know he's not happy just being the DA of New York County. So now he's very ambitious. Every real estate person in New York does what he did. Nobody's ever been charged with this. Until him.
Nobody has ever been charged for what they're trying to charge him for. It's only him, as you clearly saw. All right, so here's Trump right here. He has something to say about this whole thing, and rightfully so. Very short, but I want y'all to see it because he know what DOJ is up to.
Remember, it never happened. It was made up for political reasons, and the DOJ is behind everything. Every one of these cases, it's political interference. It's a witch hunt, just like the fake Russia scam was a witch hunt. And just like they want to start that scam all over again by announcing that Russia, we're talking about. And you know what they do when they do that? They intimidate people from having a fair election. They intimidate poll workers from speaking up when they see crooked things take place in the election. And it's a disgrace. Our country's in serious trouble. Our judicial system is in very serious trouble. Remember,
1000%, especially for anyone like myself who's just starting to really pay attention to politics, just starting to really pay attention to who really gives a crap and who doesn't, and seeing the schemes that they drop. Remember this, I've always voted blue my entire life. I decided to register Republican after Obama's first term. I registered Republican, but I still voted. blue, blue, blue. So I'm part of the problem. I voted for Biden. I voted for everybody that was against red because I was told down the line, vote blue, no matter what. But every time I go to the voting booth and I show my ID and they know that I'm Republican, they all look at me like I got some sugar honey iced tea on my lip or something like that. They all judge because they don't want a black man to be voting Republican for nothing, even if this lady is not good for us. As you see, Donald Trump just now said, they always go to Russia, 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 because that's the only way that they can make their people believe that. And they call him the guy that keep on crying that they're cheating, they're cheating, they're cheating. That's all the Democrats do. So everything that they accuse Trump of doing, they've already done it. They do it at a very high level, and they're trying to act as if Russia has something to do with it. They act as if Russia bombing Ukraine has to do with them trying to sway our elections. They still won't acknowledge the fact that Kamala Harris is completely against anyone being armed inside of elementary school and middle school and high schools. She's completely against that. But the person that saved the day at the last high school in Georgia, and my heart goes out to everybody that were involved, all of those youngins that were involved, man. But the fact that somebody was there that can help them out, that can protect them, that can stop the shooter because they also had a gun, that was extremely beneficial. And the numbers could have been way higher had this person not been there. But Kamala is completely against it. So they're going after the First Amendment. They're going after the Second Amendment. They're going after every daggone thing. And if you don't fall in line, you will be attacked as well. Do not feel like, oh, I'm going to stay out of it. I'm cool. No, you're not cool. You're not cool. What do you think all of these resources come from that's being given to all of the illegal immigrants? It's coming from your tax money. It's coming from your tax money. It just because you don't see it coming directly out of your bank account, don't mean it is not happening to you. This, when they constantly create funds to take care of things that we can't afford, what was once $1 yesterday is now $3 today. And we're wondering, why can't we save anything? Why can't we afford anything? Why can't we purchase a home? It's because of all of these dumb moves that they're making to try to get new voters. They're trying to get new voters. So at the end of the day, they are using whatever three-letter agencies that they can possibly use to shut this guy down. They do not want him in office. They want to quiet him by any means necessary. So we need to continue to use our voices. We need to have these conversations, these uncomfortable conversations on any social media platform. And when you hear people saying that they are going to put regulations over what you say out of your mouth, you need to make some noise. Period. Period. You need to make some noise. If you do not, then you're also part of the problem. That's like looking outside of your window and you're looking and you're seeing a man accost a young lady and you don't do anything. You don't knock on the window. You don't lift the window and yell out the window. You don't call the police. You're part of the problem. Period. What we're seeing right now is our amazing country starting to allow lesser countries to take the lead on how we treat our citizens. Everything that they're trying to push us toward, a lesser country is doing it, and they're not benefiting from it. Their countries are falling by the moment. So we need to pay attention to that.